What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is the PTCGO Tournament Series round number 4. We're currently 1 and 2, so we have to win all of our games to make cut. So we won the coin flip wheel. We go first. That's fantastic. They're playing some kind of water and psychic deck, so I'm not sure what this is. But they have no base Pokemon, so we'll start Mewtwo. We'll press done. And let's see, what are they playing? So Water Energy, a Primal Kyogre deck. So this is actually probably really good for us. Primal Kyogre needs a bunch of energy to start attacking. We have DCs, and now we got double mulligan. The only thing we kind of have to worry about is Regice, but then we have damage change and things become weird. Right now we have a triple mulligan. But like I said, Primal Kyogre does need a bunch of energies to actually start attacking, so it should be somewhat decent for us for sure. It does have 240 HP, but I mean, with 4 energies, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Base 130 just off that, so that's pretty nice. Alright, so we got a DC in our hand. We have like 4 mulligan draws, 3 or 4, so that's really good as well. Alright, guys, so looks like they're letting their start a Pokemon, and let's start the party. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so 3 cards. I mean, nothing really exciting. Alright, so Ultra Ball, discard a Hax Maniac, and a Floatstone. And with this, I'm just gonna grab a Mewtwo. We could grab a Hoopa's not in the deck, so I'm gonna grab Mewtwo, okay? Grab Mewtwo, put that down, put down Trubbish, Floatstone, DCE, Trainer's Mail, Link. Alright, Shrine of Memories. We'll keep that in our hand right now. And then we'll Shaman set up our 4. Oh, I almost put a Stadium card. Alright, so we'll Shaman set up 4 new cards. Okay. And let's see, what do we find? Do we find a Link? Alright, so we'll train his mill. Come on, give me a Link. And there's a Spear Link. That's fantastic. So we're just going to put a Link on the active and just pass. It seems very strange, but next we have a Mega Mewtwo, Garbodor, Energy. So I think this is fine. I'm fine with just passing right now. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. What I'm probably going to do is like Mega Mewtwo, Garbodor, Sycamore. Because if we had a Mega Turbo plus a DC and he touched energy, we could take a knockout next turn. So there's an Ultra Ball. Show me Regice. Kyogre. No, not Kyogre, Hoopa. It's probably Hoopa, right? Hoopa for like a 2 something and another Shaman. Or 2 Kyogres and a Shaman? Could be good. So, yep, there's a Hoopa. Going to use a Scoundrelling Search for 3 new EX Pokemon. Alrighty, come on down, Hoopa. There we go. Like I said, probably going to grab a Kyogre, and a Shaman. Unless we're playing something spicy. Which I do like spicy stuff all the time. So, let's see, what does a Hoopa get from my opponent? Gonna grab a Shaman, Kyogre, and a Manaphy. Alright, Manaphy, Manaphy. Which one do you prefer, guys? I like saying Manaphy because it sounds wrong, but it sounds so right at the same time. So, Manaphy comes... Manaphy! Manaphy, Kyogre. And, do we see any Spear Links? So, Shaman, gonna set up for 2 new cards. I wonder if my opponent has a Sycamore, just like not gonna opt to play it because we don't play this Porter card turn 1, which could be very highly. So Training Spell, look at the top cards of their deck. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, I mean, do they have it in and they're not going to play it because we haven't played a supporter card? So a Professor Letter going to their hand. I think I said Sycamore, but if they have a Sycamore, they're definitely play that. So Letter going to search for 2 water energies. Okay. If he attaches to the active, we could knock it out. So 2 of the Generation Lightning energies coming down. Does he put 1 on the active or not? He's going to put 1 on the active. Sweet. Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So Ultra Ball going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Show me Regice. I mean, if he doesn't play Regice, then we pretty much just have a game. Primal Kyogre going to his hand. We'll care about that. And if he just passes, we are good to go, guys. We have a Garbodor, Mega Mewtwo, Sycamore, Giovanni Scheme to draw additional up to 5 cards. Alright, so no N. Woo! Alright, that's good. So on our turn, what do we find? We found a Psychic Energy, so put down Mega Mewtwo. We will put down Garbodor. And we are going to... Man, I wish we had a Psychic Energy discard pile. So Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, so we find a DCE, but we don't find a... Wait, hold on, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, yeah, 160. Just barely missing it, but now he does have free retreat at the man if he shut down, and it's not looking good for my opponent already. He could try to license the Garb. I mean, Mewtwo get it stuck in the active, but then we could potentially Shadow Shot for the knockout if he doesn't Mega Evolve. So another Kyogre come down, and I mean, there's just going to Primal Evolve the bench. So on our turn, we will Psychic Energy the active, put down Shrine of Memories. Yeah, put down Shrine of Memories just in, so that way we don't draw back into it. We'll put down Trubbish as well, and we'll end. Alrighty. There's a Flowstone, Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo. So we'll put down another Mewtwo, and we will just Psychic Infinity. We're going to be doing so much damage. Good Shadow Shot for the knockout if we want to do that way, but we'll Psychic Infinity for a ton of damage. Alright, 190. We'll go down to 4 prize cards, so 1 and 2. We get a VS Seeker and a Hoopa. Alright. So, I mean, he could potentially Tidal Storm, but it'd be, like, really hard to pull that off. He needs an energy, 2 energies in hand, and a double Mega Turbo. So, Mega Turbo number 1. Okay. He could prove wrong right now, so Train to Smell the top cards of his hand. There's a letter. Alright, so he can get double water. But if he Tidal Storms for 150, what we can do is a License the Shaman and damage change for a knockout or the Manaphy, whoever want to. So press the letter. Alright, so there's 2 waters going to his hand. Does he have another Mega Turbo? If he does, he will pull off this amazing combo. So Water G active. Another Water G attachment because of his Alpha Growth. And does he have another Mega Turbo? That is the question right now, guys. Does he have a Rough Seas as well? He can play down the Rough Seas and counter that. So Sycamore, discarding his hand, drawing 7 cards. Does he find the Mega Turbo or not? If he does, that would be fantastic. I'd be so excited for opponent. So there's a Spirit Link on the bench. Okay. He does not find an energy, a Mega Turbo. We can take a knockout this turn. Because 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 240, 250. We're doing right now. Choose a Piper and just pass. Oh, that's not good. So now we are just going to Psychic Energy the active. And we will take a knockout. We're doing like 270, 280. Yep. Yep, that's not looking good. So Train as well and a VS Seeker. I mean, this Mewtwo has 2, 4, 5, 6 energies on it. That's not good. So, Kyogre coming up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8. We can just, like, one-shot his regular Kyogre right now. Yes. It's not going good for opponents. There's an end. He's going to end it down to 2, but it's... I mean, he can Primal Evolve. But I don't think there's any way he could pull an attack off this turn. It'd be really amazing if he does. So, 2 cards in our hand, and one of them is really good. The other one, not so much. Primal Kyogre come down, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Alright. There's a Rough Seas coming down. Don't care about that. Now, we can VS Seeker for Lysan, knock out the Shaman, or we can dig for a DCE. I'm just going to play Lysan and just get over with. Oh, Lysan is actually not in discard pile. Oh, fancy. Fancy. Alright, so we'll have to Sycamore. We hit a DC, we take a knockout this turn. So on our turn, we find a Mega Mewtwo, so VS Seeker for a Sycamore. I was hoping Lysander was in there, but we never played it. We just chilled back in our deck. Alright, so we will hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Alright, do we find another Mega Turbo with this? And we don't. So grab Shrine of Memories. We are going to Perilous City. We're going to make it where he does less damage. And with this, we're going to discard 1 and 2. Alright. And what we're going to do is just Psychic Infinity for not for the knockout, but a ton of... Actually, if we would have Mega Turbo, we would have taken a knockout. I didn't notice he put an energy attached. That was me being dumb. If I noticed he attached energy, I could have Mega Turbo won the game right there. Didn't notice he attached energy. That's just me being silly. We could have won right there. So if he's thinking for it, Sycamore, I'm going to discard his hand, draw 7 cards. It's not going to matter. He can't run away. He has 2 empty retreat calls. It's not going to matter. Alright, so we won that game pretty easy. Like I said, Primal Kyogre is probably an easier matchup for us. So Victor come down, press done. On to game number 2. It is a best 2 out of 3. So he said first. Sounds good. Alright, like I said, it's a rough match of Kyogre. Alright, let's go to game number 2, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. Once again, we're playing a Primal Kyogre. I don't know if he's playing Regice. Like I said, if he was playing Regice, it'd be a little bit different, but still, he has to power up Regice regardless. So, calling the coin flip, I won the coin flip. Would you like to go first? No, he opted to go first. Alright, so on to game number 2. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so this is another good hand. Alright, we got Hoopa, we got a Spirit Link, we got some stuff going on for sure. So press done. And let's water, Primal Kyogre, so energy switch. That's interesting, okay. 7 new cards go into his hand. Gonna choose an active Pokemon, and let's start the party, guys. GX token. Alright, so select there, start a Pokemon. And let's see what is going to happen, guys. Yep. Alright, we'll press done. Starts with a Manaphy. I guess it's not too bad. Like, you do have to commit energy on it, which makes you hard to attack with Primal Kyogre turn 2. It could be worse, though. It could be Hoopa or Shaman. That's definitely the worst of the two. There's Trainer's Mail. Go look at the top cards of his deck. But my plan right now is to Ultra Ball, discard a Sycamore and Mega Turbo for another Trubbish, then Scoundering. For 2 Mewtwo's and a Shaman. Yeah. That's my plan. So there's a Hoopa for opponent. Gonna Scoundering search for 3 new EX Pokemon. Okay. So let's see Hoopa coming down. Gonna Scoundering search for 3 EX Pokemon. And let's see what does he find here. Okay. Show me some Kyogres. So Kyogre and a Primal Kyogre. Alright, so he's obviously gonna hold onto his hand for a couple turns. At least for the next turn for sure. We don't have it in right now, but if we end him, that would also be fantastic. So 2 Kyogre coming down, okay. A Rough Seeds. Oh, he does play Energy Switch, so like if he introduces the active, he could trade it to a Primal Kyogre next turn, or Kyogre. This Shaman going to set up 4 new cards. One of those cards is like Primal Kyogre. I don't know what the other 5 are as of right now. Trainer's Mail. Alright. Go look at the top cards of his deck. But I have a Spirit Link. So, sorry about that, guys. He can Spirit Link one of the Kyogres, okay? And a pass onto our turn, most likely. Alright, a Skyla. Okay, and let's see, what does he grab with the Skyla? Maybe another Spirit Link? I mean, if he doesn't have energy, he definitely need to grab a Professor Letter, but he had attached return, so yeah, I guess that's fine. He had attached to the active, forgot about that. So, Spirit Link the active, okay. And does he pass the Manaphy? Alright, so on our turn. Alright, so we get a Psychic Energy, some Ultra Ball. I'm just going to discard the Sycamore and Mega Turbo to grab a the other Trubbish prize. That's not good. So grab a Mewtwo instead. I'm trying to see. So Perilous City. What I'm trying to find is a Hex Maniac. If we get a Hex Maniac turn 1, we can put him in a bad spot because he can't retreat without discarding the Water Energy. So Spirit Link, Psychic Energy, Scoundering, search for 3 new EX Pokemon. And with this, we'll grab a Mewtwo, and a Shaman. Okay. So those guys will come into our hand. Boom, boom, boom. We'll put down a Mewtwo, and a Shaman. Set up 4 new cards. Can we find a Hex Maniac? If we do, we're almost making it impossible for him to attack next turn. Alright, but we don't find one, sadly. I'm still gonna be a seeker for a second more. Just discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. We are gonna be down 2 Psychic or 2 Mega Turbos. But whatever. There's a Floatstone, Spirit Link, Spirit Link. Alright, Spirit Link, Floatstone. We could retreat and Shatter Shot this turn. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna retreat. I'm gonna Floatstone the Hoopa, Trainer Smell for a Sycamore for next turn. And we will Shatter Shot for 30 damage. He can just heal from Rough Seas. The main thing is I want to get their Trubbish out of the way. That way we can try to get the Garb line next turn. But on my opponent's turn, does he get a Mega... okay, he has a Primal Kyogre in his hand. So he can put down Primal Kyogre. He needs an Energy Switch, Mega Turbo, and a double Energy Attachment. So 2 Primal Kyogres coming down. That's really good. But does he have that crazy turn? There's a Rough Seas healing 30 off the active. We already knew that was going to happen. We really didn't have too much to stop that. If we drew into Stadium, we could have, but, we didn't. So treats the Primal Kyogre. Okay. Does he have the crazy Wombo combo or not? Be a Seeker for a Sycamore. Going to discard his hand. Drawing 7 new cards. Can he find 2 energies, an Energy Switch, and a Mega Turbo? He has, there's a Mega Turbo being discarded, but no Water Energies in the discard pile. Alright, so Water Energy active. He probably has another one in his hand. His hand's going to be Ultra Ball 2, a Mega Turbo, and Energy Switch. Alright, so the second one. Ultra Ball 2, Mega Turbo, and an Energy Switch. Ultra Ball, oh my goodness, does he have it? Does he have it all? Alright, discards a Mana Feed and Water Energy. Okay. This will probably get a Shaman if he plays 2 of them to increase his odds. Okay, so he's not going to grab anything, which either means he doesn't. Okay, so pass on to our turn. Alright, so there's a Sycamore. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I'm just going to Psychic Energy the active and Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. We need to find a Mega Mewtwo, and we do find one, and a Shrine of Memory, so put down a Mega Mewtwo. We will Ultra Ball, discard a Ultra Ball, and a... I'm going to discard it in to grab a Garbodor. Okay. We will put down the Garbodor. We'll put down the Shrine of Memories. And we will Psychic Affinity. I held onto the Flowstone just in case he decides like a Life Center one of these guys up and we don't have a way to treat him. So 130 damage. We can knock it out next turn even if he moves it 2 energies. With the Rough Seas, we only need 1 energy to knock it out. So Letter, gonna put 2 Water Energies in his hand. He'll use the Tidal Storm, do 150 and 30 to all of our bench. But if we find a DCE and start attacking, start benching one of these, start putting energy on the bench Mewtwo, we're okay. So okay, two Water City active, okay. Let's see what else does our opponent get. So a Giovanni Scheme, draw additional 5. Oh, he's actually gonna do plus 20 more damage. Okay. So a Tidal Storm for 170. I don't know the math of not. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, whatever. I still have to play an in. I need to find a DCE and some energies for this Mewtwo. Yikes. So on our turn, we find a Life Sander. Okay. Alright. Oh, man, if we had an energy, we could damage change, knock out a Manaphy. But we don't, unfortunately. So I'm just going to N. Get 6. Oh, I should have put down a Flowstone. That was my fault. So there's a DCE. Okay. So I'm going to Trainer Smell. Look at top cards of our deck. We'll grab an Ultra Ball. Alright. We will DC this guy. And we're just going to Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Okay. There we go. Psychic Infinity for the knockout. We go down to 4 new cards. 4 prize cards. So 1 and 2. There's a DC and a Parallel City. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 230. But next turn, what we can do is we can put a DC on Mewtwo, Life Center up a Manaphy, take a knockout, and then we just Life Center up a Shaman. Because if he hits this guy for 30, it's only 30. 60 plus 50 is actually a knockout. Ooh, spicy. Alright, so Letter. Okay, so we actually have a good game right now. Alright, so this is going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. So energy the active, okay. Alright, so there's another energy active. He might actually pull this off. Trainer's Mill, the top cards of his deck, okay. There's a Lysander. Alright, so what he could do is Lysander this guy. Which, I don't know, if he Lysander this guy, that would not be very smart. Oh my goodness, he's gonna Lysander this guy and smack him for a knockout. But what we can do is damage change. Oh, that pretty much just won the game. Alright, so we're good now. We're pretty much gonna win. I know that's weird to say, but what we could do right now is damage change for 200 to knock out this guy. Alright, so 30 to all those guys. Yeah, we're gonna put 200 on this guy. But do we have a Lysander to this card? We do. Oh my goodness, so this is gonna be really good. Put this guy up. On our turn, we will DC the active via Seeker for a Lysander. We will bring up the bench Kyogre, and we will damage change for the knockout. Ouch. Alright, so we'll take 2 prize cards. There's Mega Mewtwo and a Trubbish. That was painful. We just damage change for 200 damage. Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We find another DC. We take a knock on this Primal Kyogre. So that was pretty dirty. That was really mean of me. Alright, so my opponents are going to send these Primal Kyogre. We also have 2 Lysanders left, or 2 VS Seekers left, and a Lysander left somewhere. So we can easily just knock out one of these bench guys. That damage change is dirty. So Mega Turbo to the active, okay. Energy Switch to the active. His only plan is to license this Mewtwo and hope we can't retreat it. Because if you license the Mewtwo, he can smack the Shaman for 30. So this second one, that's not a Lysander, okay. Alright, so this is going to tie the storm, and we can damage change one more time. Alright, so 150, whatever. We can just VS Seeker for Lysander. Bring up a Shaman, a damage change for the knockout. Damage change is so good. Oh, good put on the Shaman. Oh my goodness. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. On our turn, we find a VS Seeker. So VS Seeker for a Lysander. We'll Lysander up a Shaman, and we'll damage change for 150. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Damage change again, do 150 to the active, and there we go. That is the game. Like I said, it's a pretty hard matchup for Primal Kyogre to win. It needs so many energies, and it just takes so long to set up. While we're just constantly just putting so much pressure on our opponent. Stats wise, our biggest damage that was 290. I know 200. But there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We're now 2-2, but 3 more rounds are left. We have to win the rest of these rounds to make cut. But hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, guys. I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.